Part 3. So where do I get go?
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Have I been successful? We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately. Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later. As could any Darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
To the old temple. Not the new temple, but the old one.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. Don't we? The Grey Wardens have saved the world from Darkspawn before. I'd say they know better than anyone what it takes. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Maybe
you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
This dude's dead. Nah, Davith will survive. Either he won't survive and he'll scare the shit out of the other guy and he'll bail, or he will survive and then the other guy will die. Either way, the other guy's dying. Could be wrong.
Maker's breath.
It's cyanide.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife,
Oh, he drew his
a child.
sword.
Had I known...
There is no turning back.
There is turning back.
No,
Leave.
You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
I like to think I
How do
say
you
this from like
feel?
2001. That's the same haircut I had when I was in high school. It's over. I still can't believe you killed Sir Jory. Nothing said prepared me for that. Pain. Yeah, I can't believe you killed Sir Jory.
Jory was warned that there was no turning back,
I don't give
as
a
were you
fuck.
all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life.
He could
The
have.
blight demands sacrifices from us all.
No, I don't take
Thankfully, you stand here as proof.
that. No,
They are not all
don't
made
trust
in
anyone.
vain.
untrusting.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after
This
my joining.
changed the way I'm
Such
gonna play
dreams
this game.
come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we
I
all do.
wanted to be a Grey Warden.
That and many other things can be
Fuck the
explained
Grey
in the months
Wardens.
to come.
Before I forget, there is
Bailing
one
as
last
fast as I
part to
can,
your
if I
joining.
can, if I can.
We
I
take
can,
some of
but
that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Chivalry.
Take some time.
Nonsense.
When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Yeah, I'm still in shock.
Death is never easy to accept, especially when it arrives in such a brutal fashion. Honor your comrades if you wish, but know that we must press forward.
I'm gonna kill you.
Always we must press
I'm
forward.
killing that guy.
The meeting is to the
He's
west,
dead.
down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Come on, Butters. We're gonna go kill this guy. Happy Park. You're happy, Butters? I'm gonna kill. I'm gonna have to kill you too if you're happy about that. That's nonsense. Butters. Passive president, the training hard work of the war against you.
If the king wants to see you and Duncan, you probably shouldn't keep him waiting.
It cannot be
Get
done.
bad. Start crying. You'll feel bad. And, well, it won't.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers?
I did.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
Oh, you know what? I'm not really looking for that. I'll be nice.
You're very generous. Thank you for your help. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds today as I'd feared.
There's gotta be a benefit to that, so I'll find something in the future. If not, I'm the good guy. But that dude's dead. I'm gonna kill that guy. I'm not a fan of the Grey Wardens. I want to leave. I know I'm already involved, but how do I check out?
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. So, it's not up to me to make sure he gets fed.
Well,
10 silver. Well, feed him if you want to. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
word. So I got the guy food.
So? Brought me some food, have you?
I have.
So hungry I could faint dead away. Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
I understand your joining is complete. You are blessed by the Maker.
I don't know, these old games, just, I like playing them.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
That's cool.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the young lord from Highever I met
Duncan.
earlier. I understand congratulations are in order.
I didn't have a choice, really. I'm playing a dick from now on. I'm pissed.
I suppose none of us do. But every Grey Warden is needed.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine, speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done. No. It's best that you both go.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Demon.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
Circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. I will be fighting beside the King with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Again, at his request. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
May the Maker make you burn in hell, you fucking piece of shit. I'm not a fan of you. Don't like it.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here. Don't be a bitch. Panicking like these guys are.
Archers! For Ferelden!
Let's cross the...
Saving content. Bow, 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 bow.
There! There!
A word.
That's pretty cool. For the game.
There!
Graphically.
There!
Oof.
There!
Quickly!
A word.
Ooh, ouch.
Glorious! How about you?
How about you? How about you?
Maker, help us. They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Yes. Of course. This will not end well for you. Clumsy!
Guy's dead. It's...
All right, off I go. Very well. On it, as you wish. Done. Done. On it. All right. Very well. Off I go. As you wish.
As you say.
I need some help here.
I have beaten one. As you say, it will be done. As you say. Yes, of course. Very well. So shall it be. As you say, of course, it will be done. Yes. Turn and run. As you say. Yes. Let us end this quickly. As you say. Very well. It will be done. As you say, it will be done. As you say, it will be done. Of course. Yes.
Let's make this quick!
I will not falter! Yes.
Stand fast. We fight for Pharrell.
Of course. This will not end well for you. It will be done. Very well. As As you say, yes. Very well. As you say, it will be done. Of course. As you say. Yes. Yes. As you say. Yes. As you say. Very well. Yes. Ah, we have done well. As you say, it will be. As you say. Of course. As you say. It will be. Right then. It will be done. As you say. Yes. It will be done. Of course. As you say. Very well. Yes, it will be. Very well. Yes. Very well. Of course.
What do we do now?
These are vile and tainted creatures. This is a waste of time. As you say. Very well. It will be. As you say. Very well. As you say. Yes. It will be done. Yes. It will be done. Of course. Yes. As you say.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Teyrn Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
It will be done. Of course. Very well.
Even more Darkspawn. Sensibility.
Very well. As you say. We must strike quickly! Very well. Will be done. As you say. Very well. As you say. Very well. Yes. Very well. Of course. Yes. It will be done. Of course.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
As you say, yes. As you say. As you say. As you say, of course. As you say. There we go. Yes, as you say.
I need some help here. You okay, done with you now.
These are vile and tainted creatures.
That lever over there!
As you say. Very well. Very well. Of course. As you say. Very well. It will be done.
For the Grey Warden!
Of course. As you say. Of course.
What do we do now? What do we do now?
Darkspawn, beware! As you say, it will be done. Yes, it will be done.
Yeah, right.
I will not falter! As you say, very well. Of course. Yes, of course. As you say, it will be done. Yes, of course.
We need to get to the beacon. The king needs Loghain to charge.
What's that? Some new kind of beetle? As you say. Very well. Of course. It will be done. As you say. Yes. Of course. As you say. Very well. Yes. Let us end this quickly. vile and tainted creatures. Very well. As you say, very well. Very well. It will be done. Yes, very well. It will be done. There is no hope for you now. Yes, it will be done. That was a difficult battle. I shall bear a scar.
The beacon is over here.
To remind me of
We've
it.
surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's
Of
too late.
course.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue? Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer. I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans. Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal. He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish. I do not mind. Take your time. We are safe for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Might. Big ol' fat sack of might.
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Ooh. Salty. Or, is that the right? Yeah. No. I don't know.
Who says I would ransom for coin? Gold has its uses, I suppose, but power buys far more. She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you. Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now. I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it. I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, Then be on your way.
I'm afraid not.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not? If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should. All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Yeah, fuck the Grey Wardens.
Of course. Someone else will realize what needs to be done and act in time and with sufficient sense to solve the problem. No need for you.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
No. I'm kind of turning against people. Yeah.
All Grey Wardens in Ferelden are gone. Except for us. I've lost everyone. For the love of the Maker, don't back out on me now.
I just lost my family on this too. I know. So I should take suicide missions instead. I'll pull it together with it. Yeah, I need to find my brother.
Somewhere in the wild.
Fuck. The
Now
Grey
that would be
Wardens.
quite the feat.
And what about everyone else? We can't let all their deaths be in vain.
Ah, to have lost so much. It would be difficult not to cling to hope, however faint. You two have much in common.
I can't do this on my own. We have to do something.
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by Darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history. Me, I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and Darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution. I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help. Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
And when is it ever?
It's always been the Grey Warden's duty to stand against a blight. And right now, we're the Grey Wardens.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Come to think of it, that would be nice.
Well, don't expect me to do everything. There is,
She
however,
snorted.
one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
I like Morgan.
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Ooh, look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I
understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Right on. Well, Morrigan, my new companion, my dog Butters, and Alistair. Well, I'm going to call this one short for the night. Thank you for watching.